Idaho boy sent shoebox to Christmas child in Philippines. 14 years later they wed by Mark Ellis. Tyrell Wolf at 7. Many believers have stuffed a shoebox full of goodies for Operation Christmas Child, a project to bless children around the world run by Samaritan's Purse. But for one 7-year-old boy in Idaho, it led to a surprising outcome many years later. In 2000, Tyrell Wolf packed a shoebox for a young girl his age and added a photo of himself wearing cowboy attire, holding a lariat. After he turned in his shoebox at church, he never gave much thought to the girl who received it 7,000 miles away. Joanna Marchand received the shoebox at a vacation Bible school in a suburb of Manila. Not only was a photo of Tyrell included, but also his address. Joanna was thrilled to receive the shoebox. She wrote a thank you letter to express her appreciation, but it got lost in the mail. 11 years later, Joanna decided to use Facebook to see if she could find the boy who packed her box. She searched for his name and got one hit in Idaho. She took a chance and submitted a friend request. But Tyrell had never heard of Joanna Marchand, so he ignored the request. 2 years later, Joanna sent another friend request. This time, Tyrell sent Joanna a message asking how she knew him. She replied, telling him that he was the one who sent her a shoebox in 2000. As the two got to know each other online, they discovered they shared a common faith in Christ and even enjoyed some of the same music. Tyrell decided he wanted to meet Joanna, but had to work to save money for a plane ticket. After his graduation from high school, he flew to Manila a month later. He had been on Christian mission trips before, but had never been to Asia and had never traveled by himself. It was an emotional meeting. When Joanna first saw Tyrell, she burst into tears. When I finally got there and saw her, I had to punch myself a couple times because I thought it was a dream, he told People magazine. I was immediately attracted to her. Tyrell instantly noticed a gap between his way of life and the more modest lifestyle of Joanna's family in the Philippines. All 8 members of her family slept on the floor of their 10 times 19-foot house. Getting to know each other prior to the trip, they had agreed not to officially date until Tyrell had asked her father's permission in person. Midway through his visit, he asked her dad, who happened to be a pastor. He quickly agreed. I wanted to spend every moment I could with Joanna while I was there, because once I left I didn't know what would happen next, Tyrell told People. Tyrell sensed that Joanna was the one for him. After he got back to Idaho, he began to work and save so he could go back to visit.